there are a few people I can't like I cannot get out of my head recently. Like last night, I could not fall asleep. I just couldn't get these people out of my head. And I've never met any of these people really, other than like two of them, but I don't even want to mention those people. But like I couldn't get this guy out of my head, Pete Davidson. Like I had never heard of this guy ever before in my entire life, but supposedly, well, not supposedly, he's been around for a long time. Like I did my research somewhat. Like I looked up, like, who is this guy? What's some of his famous clips or roles or whatever? And I see he's on Saturday Night Live, and he did some good stuff on that. Guess he was on Nick Cannon's Wild Now, and he's on a lot of movies. And I seen he's from a pretty nice area of Staten Island. Oh, I didn't know this was your movie, bro, because like I seen this on Netflix, The King of Staten Island. I just never clicked it. You know, Stacks and Millie really doesn't really like watching movies. Okay, certain genres. I'm more of a documentary kind of person. I really like the Social Network movie about Mark Zuckerberg, and I really like that one Microsoft movie called. I liked a lot of computer movies, and I watched a lot of movies when I was younger, and I watched a lot of TV. But when I got started to get older, maybe around I just stopped. I don't watch movies every day. Like every couple of years. Oh, do I enjoy a great film? But it has to be at the right time. Same with music. Like Rick Ross and Gunplay came to me and were like, "Have you heard? What was it?" They came to my house and were like, during my when I just got off a certain tour leg or whatever. It wasn't really a tour because I never had shows or nothing, but I was touring around as a tourist, whatever. And he came up to me in my house or whatever. He didn't even ask permission to come in, which I've stated before. He needs to start doing that, or it's going to be quite possibly an issue. But I said, or no, he said, "Have you heard?" Um, uh, Especially if he's not dropping me any money or nothing. You know, you're Rick Ross, brother. You come and you see me, and you don't even drop me money, you young kid. But you know, it taught me a lot. I worked hard for it. I mean, and you know, the only thing I got out of it was that he wanted me to work hard and make it myself, because it makes a difference when you make it yourself. You can really see it, and that'll create a much larger career for you. So in the long run, he did me a favor, but I didn't appreciate how he sort of like destroyed a couple of my money things that were big money. But anyways, yeah, he came to me and was like, "Yo, you heard him and Gunplay asked me if I heard their new song," and I was like, "Man, I just haven't turned it on. I just haven't." Uh, I seen the thumbnail and I was like, "Oh, dang, that looks like a good one. Maybe in the future I'll check it out if I am in a good mood." You know what I mean? Type of thing. I like it when it feels good in the stomach. You'll feel it in your stomach. You'll feel it in your mind. Like you'll be ready to consume it. And it was about time to search up Pete Davidson. I think the first time I heard of him, the name Pete Davidson, was the Kim Kardashian thing. She broke up with a huge guy, sorry, a huge name guy named Kanye West. Like, that's what the rumor was, that she broke up with Kanye West for a guy named Pete Davidson. I was like, who the hell is Pete Davidson? And then next thing you know, I got hit uh like with all Pete Davidson stuff on TikTok and Instagram and the whole internet. I was just getting flooded. Pete Davidson. As soon as I get hit, as soon as that Kim Kardashian thing came in, it was like Pete Davidson Central, and I had never seen, and I had thought he was a completely new guy. Honestly, I'll tell you the first thought I thought of him. I thought he was some street guy off the street of LA, uh, that Kim was fucking or whatever, or having sex with. That's what I thought of him to get when I first seen him. And I was like, oh, he must be somebody because Kim Kardashian is highly wealthy. So she must, like, there's just no way that she went to Skid Row and picked this guy up or whatever. Because that's what I thought he was. I thought he was like a successful Skid Row guy. I thought he was like the Bing Bong guy or whatever from TikTok. I swear to God, I thought he was like this guy. No, not this guy. This guy. I swear, I thought he was like the Byron guy. Like a guy, yeah. I thought Kim Kardashian picked up the Byron guy But that was like I thought, yeah, that's what they were doing in America in 2021. They picked up a lot of bums. They picked this guy up and they picked up Pete Davidson. That's what I thought. But that is the truth because really, I hear he's just like he's got his roles and whatnot, but his parents were highly wealthy. I've seen a video on YouTube of him in his parents' house. I'm sure they're just helping him out significantly. He's getting tatted up. He's building a career. He's hiring people to do videos. He's probably paying Kim for sex.
Kim Kardashian and Pete
How's he?
Davidson have reunited.
How's he getting this money? His family. He saved his money up. He was living at his parents' little mansion thing in Staten Island, a similar type of mansion home that I lived in Southampton, Ontario. It's like, and that's all it was. He got, and he's very lucky. He looked good, man. He looked real good. And Kimmy grabbed him, and now he's Pete Davidson. Supposedly he's like the hottest thing ever. I hear Billie Eilish going on and on and on. It's like, and that's another person that I couldn't get out of my head. Billie Eilish. But I like Billie Eilish somewhat, and I'm not as aggressive towards her, but some people are like, fuck you, get out of my head and stuff. But she is cool somewhat, and what's his name? And the Island Boys were in my head last night, and they're really cool. You cannot hate on these guys. And I these boys right here, I know are gonna become like they already are like superstars. They're already like everywhere. You can't go anywhere without seeing them now, thinking about them. Like I just guarantee there hasn't been a day that goes by, well, from now on for sure, that you won't think at least sometime in the day about the Island Boys. They're super hot and they're gonna become even hotter. And their Island Boys song was huge. Uh and I think they could even do one more music video for it. They did an official, it's gone viral and whatnot. They just got to keep running with it. They were on just on that Impulsive or whatever, Live in the Flesh with Logan and whoever his new partner thing is. And then it's like, here's that I'm an Island Boy song. See, 5.4 mil. This one's gonna be 1 month, 1 month. This is gonna be like a 30, 50, 70 million viewer. Wow, in the beginning I didn't think it was gonna be a 70 million viewer, but this is gonna be a 70 million view video. Okay, this is going to be major. All right. Believe it or not, they have to stay safe. They're white. And guess what? Even though they say tote a gun and all that in this song, guess what? They're not really toting any guns. They're felons. They're not allowed to have guns. Okay, so that's a stipulation. That's really, see, that's what they do to people. You become successful, you have to have a gun to protect your assets. It's part of the whole thing. So what are they going to do? Get armed security? They're going to have to roll like a Tekashi 6ix9ine. Snitch anything that even tries to remotely get in their way, and they'll have to tell on people and be just celebrities and whatnot, and they'll have to be really nice and humble to all their fans and whatnot, and they are and stuff. Because I seen a video of them in Target and somebody was filming, they were super humble, way more humble than a Justin Bieber. So all they need, man, they don't need anything. They got 70 million views video, but what I'm saying is, I see them having like 5 more videos out in the future. And then they were in this one too. This one's epic. This one's epic. Trippie Redd's in it, you know. Yeah, the Island Boys. Let's see. Pete Davidson. We talked about him. We talked about Island Boys. Anybody else I can't get on my head? Kanye, Kim Kardashian, you know, Kimmy. But I just don't watch Kim because it's like, I mean, I guess I could get into it in the future, but I kind of understand her. I didn't understand her in the beginning, but she's just real life. That's what I meant. It's just kind of like looking at real life. I watch her. She's talking about buying stuff or doing. That's what I do on my daily basis without any cameras rolling. And how I see it is, if I waste my time watching her life, then that's my life isn't progressing. And there are some people that do that, believe it or not. But yeah, that's her. She's big, big, big. She was a huge influence for my porn career, actually, though I will say. When I was a kid, I seen the Ray J and whatnot. And I was like, you know what? I think I'd be decent at it, and I made some good money with porn. So